ladies, welcome back to Real and Raw. I hope you are well. Thank you so much for taking your time to just watch this. Make sure you subscribe and also leave a comment so you can also be a part of this conversation. Ebu Salimieni watu, please.
I didn't see us doing that.
Tunaongea about nini? Tunaongea about
underlying issues.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's issues, guys. Yeah. It's issues, guys. Excuse me.
Issues.
It's issues. It's issues. Mayi.
Well, okay, nimesikia hiyo issues lakini in my head
ina
kama una
refuse.
shrub. So sema tu issues.
Let's just stick to issues for now.
Remember, we are doing a reproductive health series, and these are one of the things that we said we would talk about, underlying issues when it comes to your reproductive system, your reproductive health. So the ones that I know are PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome. Another one that I know is BV, bacterial, vaginosis.
Fungal infection, the one you smell like fish.
Yeast.
That's
infection.
yeast.
UTI.
Yeah, it's yeast. UTI.
Yeast is very mild. Fungal is the one you smell like fish.
But it's
Fish.
still yeast, wewe.
But then I thought
It's a fungal infection. That yeast,
Yeah.
a lot of times is never sexually transmitted. Fungal, that's sexually transmitted.
So that's an STD.
It's an STD in other words then.
Not,
Yeah, that's an STD.
You still smell like fish, mbuta,
but then
omena.
sometimes it's not necessarily an STD.
But I'm telling you.
Some people can have a fungal infection, yet they haven't been.
Yeah, around.
STD means sexually transmitted. That's what I'm telling you. Yeast is not sexually transmitted because
You get it.
That's what you used to think.
I used to think
because you get
infection is when you eat too much
yeast.
So
that's
too much
everything at you,
bread, too much things.
Yeah.
you are left.
Wait, let me ask you.
Yes.
Let me ask you. This your aunties who talk about it. They didn't tell you that.
That's funny.
So and then when I realized, I was so embarrassed. Gosh, I felt so bad.
I thought that at some point.
Oh my gosh,
yeah,
thank you.
same
I'm
here.
so glad I'm not alone.
Don't judge us, by the way. Look at this one. You can't judge us.
I know
you can't judge us.
Don't you think like eating too much bread? I'm serious.
Actually, it's
Yeah,
true.
it's true. Yeah, you're
I
told.
think there was one time I think I had a yeast infection, but it
Was it
hadn't
ate
like
bread?
No, it hadn't blown out. It hadn't come. It hadn't I could see the
Yes.
the fluid. So I was like, oh,
There's
I
something
think there's
off.
something off.
Yeah.
And I had gone for a shoot in Ka village.
Yeah.
And you know those toilets.
Toilets.
How
Yeah.
I didn't sit,
Yeah.
but then when I came back, I even felt
Weird.
There's something
there's
off.
something.
Yeah.
And then I felt that
Yeah,
thing, so I was
yeah.
like, I have it. The funny thing is that place, the only thing we ate were chapatis. So I ate like so much
When you're in that now
chapatis.
place.
When
But
we got back,
chapatis have yeast.
yes, when we got back home, the thing blew up. Like
It became
it
worse.
Yeah, so I had to go to the chemist to get
Yeah.
medicine, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you see, by then my mind still was.
It is the yeast.
So that's what I'm asking. Don't you think that eating certain things can?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
absolutely.
think
it's yeast,
Yeast,
though,
but
it's
eating.
gluten.
Ah.
Yes, because
gluten.
chapati, it's because of gluten, and most underlying issues, you'll find that your diet can actually help
affect down there.
Yeah, and even reverse if like you go on a proper diet. Like you find even in PCOS,
Yes.
they'll say that changing your diet will actually help, because most of these things, for example, it's because of what's it called? Not infection. infection, inflammation. Yes, and things like gluten, dairy, they cause a lot of inflammation in the body. Yeah, so
we are not supposed to eat bread?
no, I'm not saying you're not supposed to, but for example, if you know that you have an underlying issue, the
Probably
first
to be better
thing
to cut back.
to do would be to
Check
change
your
your
diet.
diet,
Yeah,
because
that makes
even if you look at our grandparents,
They eat very differently
they
from
ate
the way we are
different- us, we're
eating
eating
now.
a lot of trash, and it's reflecting in our
On our
health.
body.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so I don't think it's necessarily yeast, but maybe gluten. In our bodies as women, we have endometrial cells. That's what creates that lining in our uterus.
Right.
That's what we
The
shed off.
endometrium.
Yeah, the endometrium. So those endometrium cells, they grow somewhere else. So for adenomyosis, it grows inside the muscle walls of the uterus. So those endometrial cells, they go inside and they have nowhere to go. Yeah. So every month that you get your period, it sheds a bit of blood inside. And then now, but
The wall.
Inside. Now for adenomyosis, it's inside. But then for endometriosis, it grows outside of the uterus. So it can grow on the fallopian tubes. It can grow on your
Outside.
intestines. It
Like
can
around
even,
it.
It can even go all the way to your brain.
So does it shed? Does it shed?
So it
Yes,
bleeds
so like
every month.
Every month when
So if it is in your brain, it will like nyasha in your brain.
yes.
But then with
it's-
that one, you can get operated done.
yeah. So for endometriosis,
Or it's something that can be removed.
you can have surgery, but the thing is, it grows back.
Back.
It tends to grow back. So I actually
Gosh.
did some research and I saw that whenever it's removed, for endometriosis that
The
is,
chances of it coming back.
like you have to be put on early menopause for that hormone not to be there for the
Like
limit-
predominantly
exactly
at that point.
so that it doesn't grow again.
So like they put you on drugs.
Yeah,
to
they
nini
put
menopause.
to start your menopause.
Menopause.
Yeah, but then now
Oh,
for
that's
adenomyosis, there's because it's in the muscle. You can't have surgery to remove it. So
it's
the
in the
only
Oh wait, you can't
you
have
can't
surgery?
have surgery to remove it because it's going inside the muscle
of the uterus.
The uterus
Yeah.
muscle.
Yes,
That's
the
so
uterus
painful.
muscle.
That's
Exactly.
painful.
So
Imagine you cramp, so your muscle cramps.
and then if it bleeds, like it has
Inside
nowhere
the-
to go. So it just
So you're actually
stays-
getting swollen and swollen.
exactly.
And
That's
swollen.
why it has an enlarged uterus. Yeah. So you'll find that.
Very interesting.
Why that's so painful?
You'll find that
People
now
actually go through
diet
this.
plays such a huge role in like all these things that are happening, because think about it, if you're inflamed, it's more prone to infection
Yeah.
things to happen
Yeah.
than
Yeah.
when your body is
Yeah,
at a good place,
yeah,
so to speak.
yeah.
So yeah, diet plays a huge role, and it's all about cutting out the sugar,
Oh,
the
nice.
gluten and dairy.
But I don't know if you know, if the guys who probably have endometriosis or adenomyosis, do they have irregular periods? You wouldn't know if you have it. What are some of the symptoms that guys who would have adenomyosis or endometriosis?
So I personally have adenomyosis, and I have regular periods. So I don't know if
Regular means you have
every
Like 28 days.
like clockwork it comes.
Yeah.
But now some of the symptoms, there's the pain, so severe menstrual cramps, abdominal pain, lower back pain, pain during intercourse, pelvic pain, pain radiating down the legs, pain, aches in muscles, headaches, abdominal pressure, bloating, swelling, enlarged uterus, ovulation pain, heavy menstrual bleeding, what you were asking, prolonged menstrual bleeding, blood clots, spotting in between periods, difficulties passing urine, passing urine
sounds
frequently,
painful.
sudden urge to urinate, irregular bowel movement, painful bowel movement, constipation, diarrhea. And then the others is nausea, fatigue, infertility, mood swings, depression, and insomnia. If you're having a lot of pain, don't just take it as
chronic periods.
You know that it's normal.
Kaza,
Yeah. If it's very painful, you should not have painful periods.
Yeah.
You should.
Yeah.
Like,
I was
at
thinking
all.
about it, and I was like,
Yeah.
actually, when the Bible says the pain only comes when we're having the child.
Exactly.
Not, he didn't say during your
At the
periods,
periods,
you
yeah.
would have a pain.
Yeah.
For the longest time, people didn't even know
What it
was, because like they'd only know what it was after someone has done a hysterectomy and they take a look at your
And hysterectomy is removing
the
your
removing
whole
of the uterus.
uterus.
Yeah,
Right.
that's when they'd be like, oh, so this is
what you had.
So when they saw that
Wow.
for adenomyosis, it causes an enlarged uterus.
Yeah.
So when you do like a scan or an MRI, that's when
You
can
actually
see.
see.
yeah.
Let me ask. I know you've not been pregnant before, but out of curiosity, does it affect the pregnancy?
What I know is, first of all, they used to think that, for example, adenomyosis is it only happens to women who have given birth or have had surgery of some sort, and it happens to women above 35, like women who have already had children.
Yeah.
But you see, in my case, I'm 25. I've never had children.
children.
You know,
Yeah.
I've never had surgery, but
Yeah.
it just happened.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of unknowns, but you'll find that the older, the longer you've had the thing, the higher the chances of infertility. Because I saw that what's her name, being Mary Jane.
What's her name?
Gabrielle
Union. Yeah,
yes.
she
For
has.
the longest time, like she was trying to have kids and they didn't know
What
what
the
issue
problem
was.
Oh,
was.
she actually
Yeah.
has this.
Yes, she
Yeah.
actually found out that she has had adenomyosis and they didn't know what it was. They couldn't diagnose it for the longest time.
What was her way forward?
They had a
Adoption.
No, like surrogate, I think.
surrogate, yeah.
They did a surrogate.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you
Yeah.
can get pregnant.
Yeah.
It's not as this now, if you have it, you won't have children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a matter of just, first of all, go to the doctor. Go to the gyna if
Yeah.
you're having extremely painful periods.
Yeah.
Don't downplay it, because for me, I it took me 2 years to actually be like, okay.
Even
Like coming to
because
town.
I remember we
Yeah.
had these
We had-
conversations
yeah.
like for such a long time.
Yeah,
but also fear. There's that fear of
exactly.
the unknown. You're just like, wow, I don't know what I'm going to be told. You know.
Yeah. Because now for me, what really made me go was that now I had the pain got bad. It got like
Yeah.
bad.
That's what triggered you to like, I want to.
Exactly.
get
No, not
serious.
even that. No, I made a mistake. I googled my symptoms.
Never Google your symptoms.
No.
Don't ever do that, ladies.
Yo, right now, if
I
you
knew I was
Google,
dying.
I have a sore throat, COVID.
I know.
Yes.
right?
Yes.
I'm like, just delete that thing, man.
Yeah.
As in, me, I knew I was dying. Legit. So I was just
Yeah.
like, okay, let me just go
Go.
to this doctor so he tells me when I'm dying.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
totally understand what you're saying. Even me, the first time I was told polycystic ovarian.
Yeah, that's
syndrome.
actually the other thing I wanted us to talk about.
As in,
What
I
is it
Googled.
again?
First tell us
Yeah,
what it
tell.
is.
Yeah.
Polycystic ovarian syndrome is, it's not a bad thing if you know about it.
Yeah.
It's, you have, in a normal cycle, you're supposed to have one dominant follicle
Yes.
that becomes big and comes out.
Yeah.
For
As a
people who,
baby.
No. Like in your ovaries.
Oh.
In your ovaries.
An
Now we are
egg.
inside
we're
your
inside the
ovary.
ovary.
Yeah.
So for a normal person, there's only one dominant follicle. It matures, bursts and releases
The two eggs.
the egg. The
Yeah.
egg
The egg.
outside.
Yeah.
For people like me and Stella that we have the
PCOS.
yes, it's actually out of hormonal imbalance. Instead of having one follicle, you have like 10, 15.
So if they get confused.
Yeah. Or it can be that one that
It's like so many eggs. So basically,
many- So I'd like to read about, just so that we're on the same page, we do not want to left you guys. PCOS, that's polycystic ovarian syndrome. They say it's a hormonal disorder causing enlarged ovaries with small cysts on the outer edges. Yeah. The causes of polycystic ovarian syndrome is not well understood. They still don't know what really causes it. Yeah. And some of the symptoms are irregular periods. That is like the big main one.
Standard is so
Yeah.
key.
Acne. Like if you are prone to like really bad acne, you just get a lot of acne. Excess hair growth. So there's some people who will grow hair. Stop laughing. You'll grow.
Grace.
Me, I have veins, you have excess hair growth. This one has acne.
So guys, leave this one alone. So you can have
Like beard.
yeah, there's some
beard
people
hair,
who
facial
actually
hair.
women who grow facial hair.
Even
Yeah.
just
Even chest hair. No, it's true.
Chest hair.
Yeah. Aki, please
So
don't
you
laugh
have
because
chest hair.
there are chicks who are really struggling with this.
Yeah.
No, I
and they
have
don't
chest hair.
and you see they
I
don't
have
know
hair.
they don't know
They
what's
don't
happening.
know what's happening. You find that they are marrying uku and then they mare also
On their
on the
chest.
chest, and then also you can lactate even when you're not
Lactating, me,
pregnant.
I have felt the lactation.
Yeah,
like
when
I
you're not
wake
even
up
pregnant.
and I'm like, what the? Why? Is
Really?
This? Yeah.
Just by
And then I'll get like the bumpy hardness as if I'm breastfeeding. So I'm given dawa to dry, so that because the moment I try to relieve my pain by pressing,
yeah.
I'm actually expressing. You know your boobs when they get used to expressing,
They remove milk
they,
now.
They keep
Yeah.
coming
Yeah.
out on themselves.
Yeah.
So I'm given dawa to relieve the pain.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So that's
Ladies, we go through a lot,
Yeah.
and
I know.
there are so
I
many of you who probably even your friends don't know what you go through
yeah.
because we've featured and
Yeah.
you
You don't know
feel
how to talk
embarrassed. You
about
don't
it.
even know how to talk about it.
Like even me, I'm still feeling embarrassed talking
Even
about this.
me.
I'm like, guy, I'm
Let me
telling
tell you,
to the
this
world,
chick,
is so
I never
scary.
used to sema ati about PCOS.
Yeah.
Never.
You
Like
never.
this is
But
like
you
the
told
first
me.
time.
Yeah,
Like
but
I
because
know
I
talking
told
about
you.
it.
No,
I'm the one who outed her
you.
to you guys.
Thank
'cause
you.
She wouldn't be. She
I-
wouldn't
she
be.
had
I'm
told
just
me
like,
never.
girl, enough. It's
Never.
time you
I would
tell, you like,
never. I would never talk about it because I'd be like,
I
it
know,
would
by
be
the way.
real.
Even when we
If
talked
when
about
I
it, you
talked
just
about it.
say small and that's
Yeah, and then
it. She
I
won't
maliza
even
now
take
with
time
this.
to
Yeah.
talk
Yeah,
about
so
it.
I know what it feels like to have like to feel wow, I don't want this to be real, but it's something that you're going through, and that's why we are here sharing our stories.
yeah.
Not because we just want to put our business
Yeah,
out there,
yeah.
no, but
And that's-
because to encourage
Yeah,
somebody
and that's
who's
what I
going
was
through
saying,
the
that
same
even the
thing.
guys who are just having normal things, like we should be a bit more considerate, you know.
Very
Like I
sensitive
remember
to
one of the
people,
very
yeah.
first times that we were on a shoot, and Niji was like, we had a shoot, and she was like, no, I can't come because I'm in pain.
You
And
didn't
I-
understand.
You wouldn't
Yeah,
understand.
I didn't understand. And in the beginning, I'm like, it's just period. Funny.
Like,
How
move
bad
on,
can
yeah,
it be?
yeah.
Just drink Panadol. And then she told me, no, I don't even take Panadols. I take like Ponstan.
Constant.
Ponstan, the
Yeah,
strong
it's
one.
strong.
Yeah.
And then in my mind, I'm like, yo, the last time I took Ponstan was when I had actually left the hospital.
Mm.
And it was
It's
like
a very high dose.
for high
Yeah.
dose. And I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, then she's in quite a lot of pain.
Yeah.
So then I wasn't thinking about it. But then as time went on, and even her, she tried to figure out what is wrong with her
Yeah.
and what she's going through. And I'm like, yo,
Because it's also new to her.
painful.
Yeah, exactly,
It is
exactly.
painful. So
And
I
you
don't
see,
think.
I also
And I
used to
have
think-
daughters, you know.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have 2 daughters, so I'm like, yo, this is really nice that I'm learning all of this now.
Yeah.
Because my cycle is very different from their cycle, may be different.
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know? So
yeah, absolutely.
it's good to have an idea of all of these things so that when the time comes,
Yeah, you know how to
you
deal
know
with
how
it.
to deal
Yeah.
with it or what to do next.